Good morning. This is Girl News Alert, and I'm your host Zulfa. The show is Morning Tea. Today is on the 24th of May 2025. Na wakaribisha kwenye show. Leo ni weekendi nzuri.
Good morning. How are you doing, guys? This is Kenya News Alert TV, where we bring you politics and what has happened in the country. Tunawapenda sana, tunawaenzi sana. My name is Tilda. Welcome to the Morning Tea Show. Hey, weekend. Karibuni sana.
It's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Is here.
The weekend.
Weekend is shawadia.
It's the weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend.
Yeah. So welcome kabisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wacha kaka yetu mdogo.
Okay. So alisema yeye ni mkubwa. Yeye si mdogo.
Anataka kutudanganya eti amezaliwa 1920. Yeah, girl. Aya, so basically as okay, let's introduce.
Yes. Mimi siwezi kuwa mdogo though. I believe that I am older than everybody in the studio right now. And okay. Okay, thank you so much, and I really appreciate. Good morning, everyone. This is Plains and Felix, and I welcome you to Morning Tea Show. Here with me, I am with my sisters. When you're recognize kuwa kaka yetu mdogo ambaye tena mimi ndio mkubwa kuwaliko. By now, I want to appreciate you, my sisters, and I like the way we are in uniform. Me and my European sister. I believe that that is a very good spirit that now means that today at least everything will be streamlined because anakuanga na vitirani sana. Thank you so much, by the way. I really appreciate.
What?
Yeah, Zulfa Babu Owino yesterday I'll graduate.
Yeah.
I have never seen any lawyer, any advocate. Advocates at some point do go for break maybe before they even receive a client. But yesterday it was very, 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 very strange for me to see an advocate graduating immediately and starting working. Babu Owino alienda akatetea wafungwa, and I'm telling you over 20 people were released. Yeah, others could even cry before the camera. They have never seen somebody who could offer himself, herself to just go and do that kind of charity.
Just pro bono, okay.
So Nairobi West prison yesterday, that is where the incident happened. And I really appreciate Babu Owino for doing that. I'm sorry to bring you back to the topic because of the reason that you understand. But I believe that this is the best way leaders should work. We have got many leaders. We have got many capable leaders who are much talented in delivering their services, but at some point they get distracted by a little petty things. For example, kulewa, sherati na vitu zingine sivyo. Yeah, but yesterday I saw a legacy. Yesterday I saw a big legacy kwa Babu Owino. And I'm very grateful that it is not chasing clout, because akualika media yote huko, akualika any blogger, but hata alikuwa naifanya silently. Sawa? Information ni ilileak. Information ni ilileak, like Babu Owino anataka kwenda kufanya hivi. So ikakuwa by chance some of the journalists wameamua kufanya nini? Wameamua kumwagika huko, wameamua kuchukua hiyo na wameamua wamuweke kwa mtandao hata kama hakuwaita. So I was very happy in fact because that guy ni mse mwenye ameanza kuonyesha ubunifu fulani ambao maybe unaweza fanya mimi ni msupport kwa life yangu yote.
It
is very
when
hard.
When you say I talk about Babu, there's this thing, when Babu is that one person mwenye they tangu, let me tell you, we started the story of Babu Tangwakwe, UN president. They used to fight for the rights of the comrades. Sawa, akiwa bado a student of law, he fought and fought. Abono Lanzaga, I think that's where now he thought, let me now become a politician. Sawa, so like he, si ule mtu wa kuongea tu, eti unajua when me graduate hivi next week nakuja niende sijui nika release saa hiyo, because you're a lawyer now. You have, since you're a lawyer, haungojei. Sawa, akaenda any like Babu is that one person that wasika nikisema he would be a Gen Z president. When the Gen Z demonstrations ilikuwa yende alivuka. Mnakumbuka gate kwa zimefungwa, alivuka akajoin watu na akaambia watu. Na MP
akapata shakufa.
And he told the people, you have a right to do what you're doing right now. So do it. Kama mnaingia ingieni, because this is your house too. Hiyo house assembly unajua ni wananchi, wanadhani kama ni it is not theirs. Yes, and that is really why I like Babu.
Okay, what brainwashed me yesterday and I was a little bit emotional is that there was one of the individuals there of all those people who were to be released yesterday, a man just like me but older than me. He's not even a Gen Z. He's just a millennial. A man who is older, I tell you, Zulfa, could cry that I'm going to see my wife and the and my kids. Thank you, Babu. Somebody could cry before the camera. Yes, I could feel it. I could feel it. And you know what? It was just gambling. He was arrested of gambling. So he was saying that he'll never try to gamble again. But he was trying to do the same thing because there are no job opportunities. So they are trying to look for a better way of getting money despite crime and other things. So when I talked to the person silently behind the camera, the person said that he was not willing to involve himself in those things. So maybe, and at some point he was trying to warn other Kenyans to, from what? I think I'm full. I'm not having only the neck and the head. So producers, stop messing up with me though. I don't want some screenshots to start coming here. So I don't like that. And I like when my background should be a little bit, yes? Please, do the necessary, please.
Okay.
So I was very amused to see those individuals, the way they were responding. Yes, the kind of response they could give to that to that program. Even the police officers responded very positively. I'm not paid by that guy to say all this, but I'm trying to speak what I saw.
What you saw, what everybody saw.
How do I wish all lawyers could do that? Please, go there. Not only being paid. That's why at some point I like somebody by the name Omari. Omari huwa anajaribingi sana, and at some point he always tries to commit himself to. I think the producer is not now going to work with me anymore if he cannot maybe do the necessary. I'll be bringing chaos whenever maybe he's not. I don't want screenshots to start coming here. So I believe that wherever those people went, wherever they went, and their families, they could maybe miss to have some.
So as the producer is doing that thing, before I start sending the screenshots, let me say this. So Babu, I usually say kila wakati nikisimama hapa, I would vote for Babu. I would vote for Babu like I wouldn't even think about it. I would just Babu akasema sahi nasimama for presidency. I would not even think twice. I would be there rallying for him, saying Babu is a person, Babu is a man, because he has proven time and time again.
Unajua hata mimi mwenyewe nimesha.
Tangible.
Yani hata wife hajajua umemaliza.
Wife ako like Amanda.
Ushaanza job.
Ushaanza. The wife must be really proud.
Yeah, sure.
Let me say something.
Yeah, sure.
Because yesterday you people didn't say what was necessary. Yesterday Mr. Kimani said that Sharon is graduating. Sharon is a #1 fan. He was crossing a bar. Yeah. Yesterday, and all of you ignored that text in the in the group. You did not congratulate Sharon.
Let me ask you a very simple question. Let me ask you a very simple question.
Yes.
Do you really think that the position okay, I'm now talking about myself. Do you think the position and the okay, wherever I was,
let me look you.
I could respond to some texts and other informations where possible. Truly it is a crime. Hey, manze.
Aligraduate jana na tuliambiwa jana na Mr. Kim na hamkuendelea hamku congratulate. I asked, we are not going to congratulate Sharon, and everybody was just discussing.
Which time
politics.
was it?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning.
Iko kwa group. She even sent a picture.
Zulfa, transparency is one of the most...
You people, which group are we in?
No.
But yesterday, already graduate huyu ambaye tumongelea Babu. Sharon was graduating yesterday too. And we were in the group.
Kitu ya kwanza?
Yes.
Zulfa, I was with you. Yes?
Yes.
Why couldn't you maybe tell me? Yes.
Kwani group ni ya nini? I even mentioned you and said, we are not going to congratulate your person, and you did not. Ha! Yamko rada. So, yesterday is Babu graduated. Sawa? Mtu kama Sharon akingoja apate job place flani. Sawa? Babu was in nini. And congratulations, madam. This is really good when we see women making these steps. Sawa? We are so proud of you. We're so proud of you because you're one of our in-house lawyers. Yeah. Go to the photos, you will see.
Max flani ametoka mahali.
Vibaya sana. Let me tell you. And I even mentioned you so that ndo usipitwe na hiyo na huku reply.
But yesterday I was a little bit held up.
Now, so Babu didn't even wait. Babu knows what he, priorities. It's like sitting down asking yourself, I'm a TV host. What is required of me as a TV host, Sawa, is to make the shows a certain way. And you do what? And you make sure you do the shows the way they are supposed to done. So when Babu got that thing, ako anachukua atubragia hapa fiti nishapigwa picha nimegraduate. I have more than 5 degrees. Sawa? Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Number 1, twende Nairobi West. Pale nilisikia kuna issue fulani. Leo maybe hata tumsikia ameenda press nyingine, ameenda committee, ametoa wengine, ameenda press fulani, because that is what he's supposed to do. Now people say you're confirming, you shall confirm later about that.
You tell me to go and confirm.
No. Ebu continue. Ebu say your point, Tilda. I show it to you. Tilda.
Naona tu ni ya masungura. Ndio naona. So guys, Babu is a better and a good and a smart person in the country. So when you see a person like this, you have to give them their flowers because they need them. And it's a must. I'll tell you it's a must because for me, this is the first person that I've had that anatoka to graduation, anapewa kazi, na anaanza kazi immediately. That's so nice. Yani, he's showing you that I can do. Yani hata mkinipea nini, mimi, I came here to work for you. And we want those people who work for the country, for the Kenyans. Uye mtu akili yake si ati nafikiria tu ati ni do. But I know there are some people will come with negative points. There are people will come with negative words, negative say. But anaweza kuwa na yes, hatukatai, but mpe flowers zake, cause kama right now I've had the clip 40 walishakuwa hiyo tu jana, walishakuwa wako released, and then bado wanaendelea kwenda kurelease wengine. Yeah? Yani mtu ameishi jela, hana mtu hata wa kumsaidia, hana mtu wa kumtetea, hana mtu wa kumuongelea anything, hana kitu hata ya kupeana huko ndiye atoke. Yani mtu ameishi tu pale. But finally
for small things like gambling,
yeah,
like kuliba kuku ya mtu, you're there for 30 years.
Imagine kuku.
And there are people who raped children and they are outside there
because
like
they have money.
Because
they have money.
There
are those people who are stealing from the country.
And he's doing this pro bono, yes? Pro bono is when you do it for free. Ama you do it for a commission. No, not for a commission. You just do it for free, I think. So namona pale, our moderator, our person, a gypsy, ameingia kwenye nyumba, anasema, hi, Queen Zulfa, hi, how are you? Welcome. And then, hi, beautiful soul, Tilda.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, Felix.
Hi, Gypsy, good.
Anasema, Babu Owino is the cure 100%.
Yes.
And you keep
100.
on hearing me say, for the Gen Zs, when we say, Babu is that person. What if we backed him up? Like, we are the people who should back up someone. What if we backed him up? What if we were like, we are going to support this person? We shall take him to State House. What if? Because we need people who are ready to action. Hakuna kungoja. I mean, we need people of action. Someone who knows why they are there.
Yes.
Their priorities are set clear. I'm here to fight. Why am I a lawyer? To fight. Let me kwanza nifanye vizuri kwa hii message ambayo iliandikwa hapa na huyo person. This is a message. So, ni pale, welcome to the fold. Hapo mwisho, sawa? Serve boldly, speak your truth, and let justice ever be your compass. Sawa, I'm a compass, whatever. Now, so basically this person anajua, okay, I'm a lawyer. What does a lawyer do? This is what they're supposed to do. Anaenda kufanya hiyo kitu. Wengine waligraduate wakaenda kupati. It's good. We all do that. Sawa?
But aliona hiyo itakuja baadaye.
Yeah, my wife will cook a very good dinner for me. Sawa? So, like, I know why I know. You're welcome, Gypsy. Sema, thanks for the welcome, my friends. You're always welcome. Now you do your thing now. Sit boldly, start cooking porridge. Give the porridge to the people. Now, mimi Babu. Nye mkisikiaga nikisema Babu. I have seen Babu do things. I started following on Babu 2023 when they were fighting for the sufuria kwa kichwa. No, even not 2023, like back when he was in uni. That when I used to hear Babu Owino. I was in high school. But there's this teacher who introduced us to Babu. They were like, look at this young man in uni fighting for the comrades. Akatoka hapo akafanya, like, just Babu. If someone would tell this man, you would go for the presidency. Don't even, acha kuona a governor, of it's good. And kama kuna calculated steps, governor maybe do presidency. But he would get it.
But maybe it's good for him. Hata kama anakuja for that, yani is going with a step. He's making a step. He's going step by step. And that's good. It's not bad. So you are coming to be the governor. We will support you. And then tunataka next sasa tuende to direct. Hatutaki kuzukia hapa. Tunataka tuende to fly tu sasa. Because I think I know, or I think why he wants to be a governor of Nairobi. You always hear when he's talking about Nairobi city, the way it's inakaa, the way Sakaja anachukua taka anaenda kurusha wapi?
Poster.
Sijui anaenda anachukua takataka, sijui anaenda kurusha. Nairobi is that, Nairobi is not organized. Yeah, maybe he wants to change something in Nairobi city. By the way, Nairobi have to look like a city. Sio taka wewe uchukue taka uende kairushe mahali ambapo hapafai. Tafuta mahali ambapo yani hata takataka hata ukiingia Nairobi hujui takataka inarushwa wapi.
Nairobi is dirty now.
He wants to make the city to look like a city. By the way, if you go majuu, unaona venye hata barabara ni safi paka unashangaa unaweza toa tu viatu tembea na mguu yako ichafuki.
You're just clean. You go to Zanzibar or you go to very clean towns. Very clean actually. I said ni kusifu ama nini before mniambie rudi. But so it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's so like you know nasikia tu kama Oscar Sudi wanakula pesa ya kusafisha. So
so sasa mkikula alafu kuna watu naona wameanza kunibo vibaya sana. Na mpaka ni kama wananibo hapa, wananibo mpaka physically, mpaka ndani ya roho, mpaka wanapita ndani ya damu. Yani mmeanza kunibo vibaya. And I don't want to get to that because you're a politician. But mbona mnataka tu country yenu ika hivi? Why do you just want your country to be just a country of chaos? Kenya, the giant of Africa. Yes, we are the giants and we are proud of it. Mbona lakini mnataka tu ikuwe ina trend kwa vitu zenye yani ni chaos tu. Yani mkipiga tu kelele kidogo hivi Nigeria washajua, Uganda wako ndani, Tanzania mpaka watu wa majuu. Kenya is a very good country. I want to go to Kenya. Mpaka hata mzungu akitaka kuja Kenya lazima ingie TikTok anasema venye anapanga kuja Kenya.
Atuambie kwanza. Mpaka wanaitia citizenship.
Mpaka wanauliza hoteli gani watakuja kukaa. Ile ni mzuri. Wa Kenya nao wachelewi. Wako hapo.
Kibandasi.
There is a nice kibandaski here. It has a very good beddings. You will just come. I'll take you there. If you come, contact me. And that's so nice. But we want to introduce our country in a good way. When you go to another country, una represent your country like hata mtu baada akikuja naona yes. Hakuna dramas huku, hakuna chaos huku zenye zina distract watu na kazi zao. Yani movement yetu ikuwe ni silent movement of working. Politician mnanisikia? Mmesongea karibu mnisikia? Tunataka tukue na silence of work. Yani kazi ndio inaongea. Sio watu ni kelele midomo kurushiana maneno. No, silence of work. Kazi tunaona tu kazi kimove. Kazi kimove. Tukienda demonstration, ni demonstration yenye tuko, yani we are just dancing, we are just playing because our country has developed. Our country is number 1 in whatever, lakini not in corruption. Nataka country ikuwe yani the best country ever in the world in good things. Yani hata watu wakuja na Kenya iko na yani watu wakiingia wanakuwa served well, wanakuwa welcomed, wanakuwa umeenda kwa jirani. Kuna 2 types of jiranis. Unaenda kwa jirani mmoja venye anakukaribisha hata asubuhi hutaki kuamka utoke huko. Yani nataka tu ukae tu huko. Lakini kuna mwingine
unataka kutoka uende.
Hata kama ni kulala unaanza kusema sijui niende. Nasema tu acha niende hata kama ni saa 6 usiku nitafika. Na watu ukilala hapo unalala asubuhi itafika saa ngapi jamani niondoke. Yani anakuonyesha tu you don't supposed to be here. Ukiingia kwanza anakuuliza kama umekula. Na anajua tu inafaa By the way, I don't like asking somebody kama atakula. Sipendi.
Hiyo ni nini?
Sipendi.
What is that?
Wewe leta hiyo chakula hapo, aikatae iache hapo.
Wait.
We want our country to be like that.
Amesema hivi, enda Nairobi uone vile sijui ni kuchafu. Ni kuchafu. But umetembea sehemu zingine za Nairobi? Ama ni
hatutaki
sana hapa town. Si hapa town nafaa kukua safi peke yake. Even those ones ziko chini nafaa kuwa clean. Unapata is like is this Nairobi ama is this like another city then iko kando ya Nairobi, but like you enter hapa town it's so clean. Like we were so clean uko ndo hapa town. So clean, but rudi hapa sasa ingia huko kwingine sasa.
Hapa wapi? Rudi hapa wapi?
Si chini. Like kama like stage railways kukwaje? Is it clean? Is it clean?
Angalia. Zulfa.
Yes.
I'm not saying that there is no mess, but kuna mess yenyewe yenye inaeleweka na inafaa ni kitu yenye mngesema inafaa kuwa fixed.
No, we discuss this Sudi unachukua pesa ya garbage. Utaoga like everybody knows that. Sudi is the one who takes that money, but there's nothing that is happening there. So like there's a place where it's clean. I don't know, they do it for themselves.
Ni kama umeenda tu bafu vizuri. Alafu unaenda unaoga kuanzia vidole ya mguu unafikisha kwa waist. Alafu huko kwingine unaoga ni. Umeacha tu kuoga.
Another thing concerning the Babu Owino issue. And all those lawyers maybe wali graduate yesterday. I really congratulate you guys and thank you for focusing on in promoting the knowledge of law in the country. Mimi nilikuwa nataka producer tucheze video ya Babu Owino kama iko. Unanielewa? So that you guys you can maybe get a little bit information over about what happened yesterday though. So that at some point msikie pia na muone vile watu walikuwa wanajaribu kupeana money. Sijui kama maybe producer you can give us that opportunity to listen.
Okay, it's okay.
Wacha to spend the least time hapa. Hawa majamaa wanataka kwenda kwa familia zao, hatutaki ku spend time mingi sana hapa. Sawa sawa. Thank you very much Kenyans. Today we are here at Nairobi West Prison. I've come here today having been admitted to the bar as an advocate of the High Court. I've chosen to come here today to help and to fight for the meek in the society, for the weak in the society, for the forgotten in the society, for the downtrodden in the society, for people who are less privileged. These gentlemen who are behind me are convicts who are arrested and convicted, sentenced. There were different sentences that were pressed on them, varying from months to years, and they are here today because they cannot and they are not in a position to afford the fine that was pressed against them. And I want to assure them that as a member of parliament and as an advocate of the High Court, it is my responsibility to fight for the downtrodden. I've come here today, I've cleared all their fines that they were charged, and today they will be happy to join their family members. And I also want to advise them that as they go back to the society, they should remember that it is the responsibility of a man to work, it is the responsibility of a man to provide for the family, it is the responsibility of a man to ensure that they don't sleep. Why? Because the Bible says that a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the arms, and poverty will attack you like an armed robber. That is in Proverbs. And therefore, as an advocate, I chose to come today to release my brothers who are here at the prison. We've managed to release close to around 40 that are going home. In other prisons, we are also doing the same. We started this work from the time that I was admitted. And I want to appreciate the effort that was employed by one Eve Kirote, who works as an organization called Hope Beyond Bars. She's a lady who's been working so hard together with other prisoners to ensure that the welfare of prisoners in this country is well maintained. Today I'm here to spend time and to release my brothers who are here today, because I know that they are the reason why I'm here today. If I remember, my upbringing was so messed up, brought up in poverty, with so much harassment, and I said that the best course that would help the downtrodden in the community was to pursue law. That law is not for me, is not for my family members, but it is for my brothers who are here and my sisters who are also suffering. I will ensure that I fight for people in this country to accept justice, to ensure that that which belongs to them, that which they get from society. So I will give an opportunity to a few just to say a word. These people, the mistakes that they committed is just lack of an opportunity in this country. There are no jobs. Some were involved in gambling so that they could make both ends meet. Others were hawkers, were arrested as they were trying to fend for their families. Others are border riders. They were involved in petty cases. Some were arrested by Kanjo, as I've said, the hawkers. Some were drinking, and they were drinking because they had hope, but they saw that the hope is lost, and they drink so that they forget the challenges that they face in their lives. Give them say there are 40. We are going home with some. The magistrate has not signed the release orders for some who will be released tomorrow, others on Monday. 40 in other prisons we've done. The total that we are removing in Nairobi prisons is close to around 200 convicts and even those who could not manage to pay their cash bill. Planning is one of my, there's something working together with Eve that will be going across the country in different prisons. We are not only going to release some of the prisoners.
Okay, so I'm sorry for the sound, yeah? Pale kuna gypsy nasema, Oscar Sudi cleans himself inside of the city. Yeah. Anajiosha. Anavaa mshipi ya hiyo pesa yote. Na city is very dirty. 300 million per I don't know month or year. That's a lot of money. So that as you have said,
anajitanga mtu wa kuconnect mawaya.
Connect mawaya ni kula pesa
yetu. By the way anasemanga yeye ni mtu wa connect mawaya pale.
So basically you see.
So hizo ndio waya huwa ana connect.
No. Zile waya zaka na connect ni strong.
300 million per year is not bad.
And if I may ask, according to the information you have had from Babu Owino, can we just assume that it is because you want to expand his leadership, that's why he's trying to do that?
Either way, he is working. Sawa? You know, like you have, well, let me tell you, when missionaries came here, they used to give our fathers sugar or tobacco. Sawa? So if he is giving us sugar, this is sugar. Sababu kuna mama kwa mwana bwanake for 2 years, na kuna mtoto kwa mwana babake for 2 years, na anaona babake, that is sugar. He's giving us tobacco. Let him give us tobacco. Sawa, but tobacco si eti anakupea 200. Hata ungesikia eti babu graduate ameenda huko kupeana 500. That is nothing. But this is life changing. So if this is the sugar that anatuanga nayo sisi ndo tumvotie kama governor, I shall go to Nairobi to vote. If this is the sugar. Because this is what we are saying. Si lazima ukuje utupee 200. Hakuna mahali kwa katiba wewe kama mtu ambaye anaitisha ubunge ama upresidency ukuje utupee 300, 400, 400. But if you do work, if kutuhonga unatuhonga nayo ni ya pesa, si ya pesa, as in ya what you're doing, your actions, life changing things like barabara ziko sawa, hospitali iko sawa, umeenda umeachilia huko wafungwa, familia zimefurahia.
And by the way, he was
was
ranked as one of the most, not one, but he was the best performing MP. Okay, hizi roles za MP ni gani zenye wengine wameshindwa kuperform vizuri?
Na kwanza sababu nilifollow up pesa yenye wanapewa wakiingia kwa ofisi. Do you know how much they're being given when they got into the office? 200 million za kufanya MPs za kufanya kazi. Wakiingia ofisini hiyo ndio pesa wanapewa.
200 million tilda. 200 million ni mingi.
Nilikwambia hapa nini? MP wanapewa pesa ya kufanya kazi nini? Do they do? They don't.
Ni 200 million Zulfa.
200 million.
The
MP wafanye kazi.
200 million.
Yes. Ndio governor anapewa hiyo nyingine nyingi.
Yaani Sifuna akiongea maneno mnasikilia na wapi? Sifuna akiwapangia budget venye naendanga akiwaambia tulisema hivi hatukusema hivi.
200 million.
Kama party is being given to 450, ndio?
450.
Na wanabadilisha inakuwa 405. Ndio. Sikiza vitu vizuri. Pesa iko
Sifuna mentioned all these amounts.
Yeah.
Sifuna mentioned
wakiingia kwa ofisi hivi wanapewa pesa wanaenda waanze kufanya kazi. Si eti mnapewa pesa muende mjivinze.
So inaweza kusema eti pesa hajatolewa ni uongo.
Walisema nani alipewa pesa na yeye akaenda kununua shamba, kajenga nyumba. Watu wakiwa parliament, National Assembly, yeye anaenda kufanya housewarming. These people, that money ya MP watu wanaitumia venye wanafikiria. If you hear or if you hear somebody being mentioned is the best, na kazi yake ni mtu wa Embakasi East or West. East, I think it's Embakasi East, if I'm not wrong. Anafanya kazi, watu wa huko wa complain, but I have never had those people complain.
Now welcome Kitama Brian. Anasema morning ndio kulanda. Karibu sana. Welcome. Welcome. Pale moderator atakwambia vile unakunywa uji wapi, lakini karibu. So this is why people fight to be MP.
Wanajua kana kabisa.
Na zile sitting allowance zile 15k, sijui kuna gari. Things.
Mimi niliona tu wale mpaka nikafikiria should I go for it? Yeah.
Should I go for it? Wallahi. Yeah, so
but I don't thank you Gypsy for that for what we are trying to do though. Thank you so much. So Brian, we welcome you and I really appreciate you for joining us. I was trying to say this. I think the best thing people now should do, they wanze kufanya mjujo. Sawa?
Mjujo?
All those members of parliament wenye hawajafuatilia mtindo wa Babu Owino wote waende nyumbani kabisa.
That's why nilikuwa nawaambia.
Ama ni aje? Wote waende nyumbani na tusijaribu kuzingatia mambo na corruption hapa kila siku as if that is what maybe we were meant to do. And I'm telling you the truth, if not corruption, tungekuwa na barabara mingi kama expressway hapa Nairobi.
Wallahi. Hata si hapo peke yake, other cities like Machakos, Mombasa, places.
No, mimi nimesema Nairobi peke yake.
Mimi sikuwa Nairobi ndio Kenya peke yake. See every place.
Na see every place iko na
deserves to have every place as an MP. Hakuna mtaa tunaweza sema hii haina, kila mtaa iko na MP.
Kila mtaa inafaa ikuwe, yani tuseme tu country Kenya inafaa ikuwe neat, smart, clean. We need to have proper minded people. Pana watu wenye wako tu hapo kazi yao ni kudishi pesa, kujisafisha wenyewe, na nchi yetu inakaa disgusting. Uwezi enda, by the way you can't go and shower half of, umeenda tu bafu vizuri, unaenda unaoga mwili nusu. Sasa usiungeaje tu kuoga
wallahi na kuangalia mimi sigetinge kitu ya mwili nusu. Ni ya nini? Sasa achana nayo. Just go.
Hata usioge, you just go.
Yeah.
Hata vaa tu suti yako wewe. Sasa haya.
Passport is what?
Inside ya Nairobi ni kusafi sana, juu sijui kuna kaje, sijui kuko na maofisi yake. Inside nyingine sijui ni kuna yani kuna taka, kuna nini, hata ukipita huko kuna nuka vibaya. Yani hata ufurahi kutembea hiyo mtaa.
Let me ask you. Sawa, when we are going shukiwa na bus, sawa? Itangu aje? Hapo wapi? Unashikaga wapi? Ukishuka.
Ukishuka ukienda wapi depend.
Si ukifika hata kutoka Kiteo unashikaga wapi?
Mimi ushuka tu hapo town hapo katikati. Mimi ushuka hapo karibu opposite hapo nini? Napenda kushuka hapo easy coach hapo kabla iteremke yale izunguke.
Is
not that much clean.
But panda enda huko. Lakini enda side ya Upper Hill, huko wenye ni kusafi, places that are so clean. You're like, is this Nairobi?
Alafu kumenyamaza.
Yeah, so quiet.
Enda hii side nyingine, way.
So quiet.
Why do you now pia nyinyi kuanga serious? Sasa mna expect place yenye iko so busy ifanana.
Atukatai. Mbona like when Kidero, of which he stole a lot of our money, sawa? But he had beautified Nairobi. Nairobi was beautiful.
Hapana.
Kidero.
Sema ukweli.
Kidero.
Zulfa si hivyo. Okay,
no.
Pingi sana aje like
Sakaja alichukua uchafu. But Felix. Remember that person that was here, wale the chief, the speaker of bunge la wananchi. They said Peter Poster unapata maji taka, sewage Poster. Aya mwenye alikuja kama uchafu wapi? Hapo. Let me tell you, in Nairobi now is run by cartels. Sawa? Start with Oscar Sudi, that dimple person, and everybody.
And I'm telling you can see why this watu wengine kwa nini wanachukia Babu Owino, because he stands and talks the reality. Babu Owino atakuita tu wewe ni mjinga ukimwangalia, and is the truth, because you are doing something. He was told to withdraw
that sentiment. He said I will not withdraw
because he
was chased out of the. But that is the truth.
Yeah, you have to stand with the truth. It doesn't matter itakuletea nini. Simama naye utanifuta kazi na hiyo the truth.
Yes. Yeah. The thing about I love about Babu is the way he knows I am not here because I am here. Yeah. I am a public servant. I am not a leader. Sawa? And he knows it is the people who put me here, is the people who can also put me here. And wanirushe pale nje. And so he works for those people who put him there because he knows niko hapa kuwaserve nyinyi. Sija graduate hivi eti nianze kuzunguka, nafaa kwenda kufanya shughuli. Embakasi mlinipea hii nini. So I should work for you people as the people who put me here, as the people who own this power. And if other people would know that, I know they are public servants. Let me tell you, na kila mtu awak kwake. MP wa huku afanye kazi, MCA anafanya kazi, ule wa nyumba 10 anafanya kazi. Like from the 20 from ako nyumba 10, sawa, to the chiefs, to the MCA, to the MPs, to the senators, and to the deputy governors, and as we are working. And I don't know if they would ever introduce this. Tulikuwa tunasema like for every city to be beautiful. Taxes kwenye tax temple place moja yote. Hapana. Tax ya Machakos County inafanya kazi Machakos County. Kajiado County, it works here. It circulates here. Si itapelekwa huko inakuliwa huko hapa. We develop. Unapata Machakos County wamechukua tuseme like 800 million of tax. Inarudi hapo, inaingia hospitali, inaingia shule fulani nini. You see how that is good. But kama inatoka yote iende kwa mtu mmoja, iko kwa pasi ya Kindiki na Unye. Na unaanza kuona si Unye. Huyu bro. Ruto, sawa? Like that destroys everything. Kwa sasa unapata pesa kutuna hapo yetu wako like endo uko Kisii, sijui Mugirango, wendo upeane sijui pesa ngapi. Enda sijui Tharakanithi, na hakuna barabara, wewe upewa mama ni wendo upewa. Yeah, you just give it now.
President amenituma na pesa yake 1,000,000. Haya, mimi naeka yangu 200,000. Haya, mimi naeka yangu 100. Nakwambia watu wako na do.
Listen to this, and this is true. This is true. So, Kenya is a rundown country. When I say that Tanzania and Rwanda are much cleaner, you give them their flowers.
Yes.
The only cleaner place in Kenya are suburbs and villages, not the city. Ukienda saizi like ufike place kama Keroka, sawa? It's a very clean place. If you go to the uptown, it is really clean.
I went to Embu.
Yes.
I went to Embu. Embu is on your way to Meru West. I'm telling you the truth, that area is very clean. And Gypsy you will confirm this. And at some point I would like to say that town is one of the best and cleanest towns in the country, because tukisema like Kenya inakuanga chafu, only that usafi nyuko kwa vijijini, kuna towns zingine tumesahau. Unanielewa? Haya, another thing, kuna town ndogo inaitwa Kisii town. Tuseme tu ukweli, Even somebody is watching right now anaweza kawa confirmia. Kisii town ndio ilikuwa imekuwa affected kiasi na uchafu. But let me tell you the truth. Right now is one of them also most cleanest towns we have. How do I wish then they could also employ that that way of working also to other places of Nairobi, because other places in Nairobi are very clean. Mostly wakati unaenda from the other side, kwanza Moi Avenue ukipanda, sawa? Moi Avenue ukipanda hivyo hadi huko juu Jevaje, ukienda huko kwenda hiyo side ya Moi University, it is very clean. Let us say the truth. Only that they are failing at some point at the CBD where most activities are taking place. Now ukienda the other side Kikomba, it is not clean.
Yeah.
It is not totally clean. Now we have got many people there. Hapo hivyo City Stadium. You see, when you are using that area of City Stadium coming to the CBD, it is very, 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 very awkward. Hadi watu wanajua. Kwanza hata I came to realize that Nairobi imeanzia huku ikikuja side za West side za South B, side za nje ya kwenda Kitengela, South ile nje ya inaenda kwenda Ngong Road. Hapo ndio sasa Nairobi inakaa Nairobi. Unanielewa? But the other side, ukienda ile the other side of the city kama City Stadium, hapo ndio there is a very big mess. Now this is a clear confirmation that some of the leaders are really maybe missing to do their work. That's why niliwauliza hivi, somebody like Babu Owino now right now, mnanielewa my sisters? Somebody like Babu Owino, he was ranked as one of the most performing MPs in the country. Sini kweli? Do we really need to have that trust that if possible, if this person comes to be the leader of the Nairobi County and even other things in Nairobi or around the Nairobi County, hizo vitu zinaweza kuwa delivered, mukasema you have a total, okay, you have a 100% trust to him. Sini kweli? Pia mimi wala siwezi kata mbona. I saw what happened yesterday. Ara mkiangalia kwa thumbnail ya video yetu hapo hivyo, kuna kijana fulani yako hapo ameshikilia jacket analia machozi. I don't know why shetani ananipiganga vita wakati naongeanga ukweli.
Si shetani.
No.
Si shetani. Shetani anashughulia kwa Saudi Arabia.
Sasa huyo ni ananipiga vita, hataki niongee ukweli. Ama ni kwa sababu alifungiwa rent.
Alifungiwa rent.
Comment hapa. Kuna kisema Brian anasema in Kenya when you work for the people in terms of
okay.
Or handing bursaries, building schools, you are considered to be corrupt. Example, Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro, that's the problem with Kenya. Kiharu MP, let me tell you. Na ni kama alikuwa ameambiwa story ya Ndindi Nyoro tambo.
Gypsy alikuwa anamaanisha cities, sio towns, si ndio? Yeah. Cities. So I was giving also some references to towns, yes.
Okay.
Hata Google imesema hata Nairobi iko kwa the most cleanest.
Nakuru ni most of the clean one.
Kisumu is the first and then Nakuru. Imagine. Kwanza Kisumu is the most cleanest and maintained.
Imagine.
Nairobi hata ionekani mahali.
Kisumu is growing.
Kisumu is growing.
We might have. No, never. Eish. Now,
never what? What is she trying to say?
What am I saying?
Never? About what?
What?
You just said never.
I said never have I ever.
For what?
Never have I ever drank porridge.
Oh.
Yes. Where? Ndindi Nyoro, yes. Ndindi Nyoro, yes. Na akaambiwa anaiba pesa, anajitengeaga pesa sababu alikuwa kwa hiyo committee. Sawa? Anasema anaambiwa anajitengea, lakini hajitengei. Ni venye yeye anajua hata akipewa 200 million anaiba 800k. Sawa? Hiyo ingine yote anafocus kwenye kazi. Wewe unataka upewe 200 million, uibe 190 10 million ndio ufanye nini? Waacha ujinga. Haya, sasa Coach Brian anasema, hey Kenneth team, just popping in to send some good vibes your way while I kick back and try to catch up with today's break. I don't have too much fun without me. We want.
We want. Say it in a good way though. You cannot just say we want. Are you being rude?
Are you?
By that nini inakuanga shida ya Zulfa?
Ngoja.
Si anafaa kuisema vizuri. We want.
Kwani nimesema aje?
We want. Sasa what is we want? Coach, we want.
Ukikataa kitu na ikataa na confident.
We want.
No, alisema ina a rude tone.
Aja pronounce ametype. Sasa imesomwa. We want.
Huyu ndiye amesema hivyo. Zulfa ndiye amesema pronunciation fulani yenyewe inaonekana like anataka kushtua mtu hapa.
Kuna shida Felix.
We want.
No,
we want.
No, exactly. I like it. Thank you.
Gypsy is saying Felix Kisi is very productive, like Nyeri, Eldoret, and even Kakamega. Felix, I meant major cities like that in Nairobi, Kisumu, and Mombasa. And I don't know how Mombasa is becoming dirty. Like you go to places like in Mombasa, even Mwembetayari yenyewe ishakuwa chafu. You just find like Mwembetayari is like here only. They have washed out the outside of the cup, but inside the cup really dirty. Like that's true though. That's true. Place kama Chuda Migadini is so dirty.
It is because they don't want maybe to provide employment opportunities for some individuals to work.
Thank you. I was saying
because that is the only threat.
Kazi kwa vijana. Kazi kwa vijana. Sasa unapata vijana mmemploy wana cleaningi. They clean. Now why are we not doing that? And that money is allocated to there. No, corruption.
Very funny.
It's carrying our people. Corruption is carrying our people. Yani imewabeba hivi. Inawadekezea hapa juu hivi.
Who do you think will replace Babu Owino if maybe decides to vie for a different seat?
Hatutaki Babu Owino baki hapa. Tunataka
Babu Owino hata nani no UMP. Acha tu aende tu.
Asonge tu, aende president. Apande hivi. Now, Felix is asking who is going now in Embakasi East. Who is going now to
wamezoea kuenjoy life ya Babu, sio?
Wamezoea.
Si ni kweli?
But I think that person mwenye atakuja kuchukua hiyo kiti ya Babu, Babu will be with him or her hivi. You can't come and
nilizoesha watu wangu hivi. Na walikuwa wamezoea maziwa na mkate kila siku. Hivi kama na bila ajui kucomplain, si ndio?
Nani?
Babu.
Na bila ajui kucomplain hapana. Kazi yake ni kukuambia direct.
Na bila ajui kuongea, si ndio?
Siwache tu.
Zulfa. Na vile Babu ajui kuongea.
Babu ajui kuongea aje. He talks sense.
Hata uelewi uko kwingine.
Babu mgani? Ngoja wala.
Yeye mpata off guard.
Ngoja mnamasha babu mgani? Babu mgani mwenye ajui kuongea?
Angalia wewe mse.
Ngoja babu mgani ndio.
Look at this lady.
No, babu mgani? Babu mgani? Babu mwenye ajui.
Babu mgani tunaongelelea hapa basi?
Sasa unasema ajui kuongea.
Babu, yani the way anaweza simama.
Wana Felix Bementrap kwa kitu. Niambie.
Nimenyame kuona nimekuwa.
Niambie.
Zulfa.
You know,
we are
let
going.
Me ask you.
We are not going to allow absent-minded individuals in the studio.
No, let me ask you a question. Your chemistry teacher told you what? Alcohol is what? Alcohol is what?
Is ethanol.
No, alcohol is what?
Alcohol is ethanol.
It's a solution
of ethanol and water.
But literally it's what? A solution. Musinilete. Babu ajui kuongea nini? Ajui kuongea aje? Like what? No, we're not moving forward. Babu is what? Which Babu are we talking about here?
Babu Owino is the person we are.
It doesn't know how to talk how.
Ando Felix ya kuexplain.
Aje, ebu sema.
Unajua, I just said that we are not going to allow absent-minded individuals in the studio anymore.
Hey, maana tusindio Zulfa. Just showing, by the way, I was not here. Just
like seriously.
But when you say
This was the point. This was the point. Yes. I'm sorry though. I didn't mean maybe to do that, but you just brought it. Well, yeah, the
where sawa?
You just brought it. Yes.
I shall get you.
I'm saying this. Okay. I asked who is going to replace Babu because Babu is not having the face of an MP anymore. Yes? Babu has got a face that should be not only a face but the brains that maybe he has the kind of experience at some point that could lead this guy to perform in his duties. Haifanani na UMP tena. Anataka sana ranki juu kidogo. Unajua acha kuna vitu zingine zinajileta yani Zulfa zinajileta zenyewe. So I could ask, who do you really think is going to work for the Embakasi people? Who is going to work for an Embakasi people? Just like Babu could do. Sasa Tilda akasema mwingine anaweza ingia lakini Babu atafanya nini? Anaweza kuwa akimpea shida. Sawa? Sasa na mimi nikauliza Tilda na vile Babu hajui kuongea. Si ndio? Sasa nikakuuliza Zulfa na vile Babu hajui kuongea. Ukaenda sijui ulikuwa umeenda Zulfa alikuwa ameenda Jupiter, sijui ni Venus ama Saturn tukiwa Earth. So this is what maybe I want to make you guys to understand. When the right comes, or when the right time comes for the right person to be in a certain position, for example, we cannot at some point do what? We cannot deny that person the opportunity to understand that the potential the person has is well fit. If you have that potential, then why do you really think I need to keep quiet or I need to keep it by myself? If I see a certain potential in you, Zulfa, I'll just tell you frankly that Zulfa, you have a very big potential. Stop being that person is idle somewhere in the comfort zone. You don't need to be in the comfort zone. Do you really deserve to be in the comfort zone? Just like that person who doesn't even now, maybe, that person who doesn't need to exploit the ability to innovate, to be creative and produce more. When there is some people who are just in a comfort zone, who are satisfied with what they see, with what they have, and with what they achieve.
Yeah.
Do you really think it will be fair if we can also see, okay, we need to be good if we can see Babu Owino in such a comfort zone? No, we need to remind him that, sir, you have a very good upstairs. Please exploit your levels of ability. If possible, exploit your level of ability. It's idea watu wengi. Ama ni aje? So just like whatever he did yesterday, alipatia challenge
kubwa sana.
Challenge kubwa wale lawyers wenye wali graduate na wao.
But I was like,
Unanielewa? I'm not offending lawyers right now, but I'm trying to tell them that guy what he did yesterday, I wish he could be accompanied by any lawyer there. And remember, he just came with the uniform.
Aki, hivyo tu. Venye ametoka tu huko hivyo ndio alianza kazi ni.
He came with the uniform. Unaona vile Zulfa ameshtuka? Tunaongea hizi vitu tunaongea tumetoa wapi? You saw it.
Kwaenda huko. Ebu, let me read at the Felix has caught Queenie off guard.
Yes.
Alikuwa
Googling
Jupiter.
things. I was Googling
No. She was Jupiter. I don't know if Venus or which planet.
Alikuwa Pluto yenye hakuna.
Ni ache.
Pluto. Hawezi hata yeye survive.
I believe Babu is the best competitor for Sakaja. That is Kisema Brian.
That is true.
Now, yesterday we were saying that I don't know who said, Ama wait is written in the Constitution that someone should go for 2 terms. Where is it written?
Nowhere.
Hakuna mahali imeandikwa ni lazima. Okay, it is an option you could.
Lakini Nairobi now. Nairobi wana confirming hiki kitu.
But lakini si lazima Sakaja achukue mara mbili.
Nairobi is that city yenye. My friend, you don't supposed to be there.
Lakini Sakaja akona sura ya Nairobi.
Kwa Sakaja.
Anafanana na Nairobi, si ndio?
Aje. Hebu niambie aje.
Lakini sasa what is your point?
Gypsy told me last time Sakaja alikuwa voted. Hata most ilikuwa na madem. Why? Because of dimples. Next time don't vote because of dimples. Okay? Vote for that person who will come and work for you. Handsome usifanye ati ule jamani handsome. Ule jamani mcute wacha tu.
We voted through you do remember the era of Chilobe. That commissioner of IBC. People were going all over that person saying he should be freed. Hata kama ameiba. He should be freed because he's handsome.
Tunataka tumuone hapa sio huko.
Chiloba. His name is Chiloba.
Who are those people?
Simply women. And even men. Yeah. There are men who are like, that man is too handsome to be in jail. Yes. Yes.
But Sakaja.
Being beautiful sometimes it is good. I can tell you there's this person in the England, a boy, was released even after he killed his girlfriend because he's handsome. Being handsome is good or beautiful sometimes. Now, the thing is, we want someone who is working. We want someone who cares for the people. Sakaja we just voted for Sakaja, as you've said, because dimples, like a smile. And then we come to found out you're married after we have given this to you.
Wait.
Yes?
You just did that.
Did what?
You did vote.
Voted for Sakaja? Yeah, because he's cute.
Then,
see how
I believe you have been benefiting from those
from those
I
have
things
not.
that we could consider.
But we hope now.
No.
Babu Owino has come.
Zulfa amejishtaki hapa. So you guys, you have been benefiting from what maybe enticed you.
He broke our hearts. He came out without his wife.
To vote.
We voted saying, "Oh, Sakaja, Sakaja," and then now he's been sworn in now. There's a wife. There's a wife that we have given you.
Wametaka kununua nguo mpya.
Brian asema, what if Nairobi could be handed over to a ministry and move all government operation to a place like Kisumu, where? To enable innovations and
nice thinking, Brian, but that will never happen in our country, Kenya, though. I don't believe whether it will happen. That is a good idea. It is a very good idea. And in fact, Kisumu will grow very fast. Kwanza, let me tell you the truth. Kisumu is very beautiful. And I believe that it is going to be one of the beautiful and modern city in the country right now. Remember, Nairobi was the modern city, yes? Was considered as one of the most beautiful and modern city of all those maybe cities it could be compared with in the region, yes? But right now, I believe that Kisumu is going now to overtake Nairobi in modernity if maybe they are going to focus on that thing. Don't worry, that is my son.
Hey!
Nyaboke.
No. Have you understood? Yeah, so...
Now, what we want now, Babu Owino, you are there, we have seen what you are doing. The thing I want to say is the killings that we have, girlfriends and boyfriends, husbands and wives, and even wale tu wanauawa huku kiwale.
Well, yesterday we saw something.
Yeah, very bad.
Very bad. We didn't, but when Tita sees, I see. Sawa? Yeah. So she saw something. Tell the people what you saw yesterday.
Yani, and I'd just like to educate my fellow ladies. Wale wenye mko hapa nyuma yangu, please.
What happened?
I'm sorry, but unaona ukiwa shule, usirash na life. usirash.
On that point, as you continue, let me tell you something I've come to realize. Sawa, when I was back in high school, you were rushing to things. You wanna have boyfriends, and you wanna have you wanna do things that hata walai mwalimu alikuwa anakuambia ukweli. Let me tell you, and I'm not being that bummer. Sawa, because yesterday, sawa, because till anaanza tu kulia, a young girl was killed. A Form 2 girl was killed by a Form 4 boyfriend. Na kisu.
Morning at 6 because they are going to school. Na alienda kamchukua kwa sababu amekataa kutoa mimba. What the hell?
And they killed that girl. Form 2. When I was in Form 2, I was
I think that is now a police case that maybe they are really
that boy has not been
alishikwa. Alimuua na akakimbia akaenda shule.
See, what is that now? No,
I think it's
dogo. Mtu wa Form 4 16 years. 16 years you're thinking about killing someone.
In Kakamega County. If you are from Kakamega,
and you mother, I'm gonna say why mama
she talked and said it has not certain now walianza kitambo, but ile venye mnaongelesha watoto and then the father came in. Unajua mama mnaongeanga wamama pia wanatuangusha sometimes.
Sana.
Mnaongea huku kando vitu mnaficha. But
nini?
when it came sasa huyu msichana amepatikana ako pregnant. Ndio baba akakuja sasa ndio msichana akamwelezea and then ikafanya nini? And then ikafanya nini? And then the father went to kwa wazazi wa nani?
Yes.
Baba akaenda kwa wazazi wa kijana akawaeleza juu sasa mimba imepatikana huyu. So
najua
inakuwa ikakuwa sasa ni vita. So kijana ameona mzee ameshajua ni mimi nimepewa msichana ball. So
kwani kama ameshajua sasa kutoa ina
akaona dem akaenda kuambia dem afanye nini, atoe ball. Dem akakataa akasema akamwambia utoe ball ama ukufe. Dem akasema afadhali nikufe kuliko nitoe ball. Nikufe na hicho. So akamdunga na kisu. Imagine na uniform. And then you run, you go to school. Yani wengine wanakuona hivi ukiwawa. Other students are just seeing you like this. Ukiudungwa kisu.
I'm sorry.
Siwezi sema wanafunzi walifanya hivi because wale wanafunzi waliogopa pia wao.
Unaogopa nini?
To run pia nao waite wengine wakuje usaidizi. Yani it's just a
Let me tell you something, Felix. Felix, a moment.
I don't want.
No, it is something that should be addressed. Sawa. It is something that is going on right now in Kenya.
That's why nimesema nilianza na Babu Owino now because I started that.
We are saying tunasema kama Felix. Unajua Felix yeye anadhani kama
we are not
saying Babu Owino now should think of things like this. No. Because bado in Nairobi a lot of women have been killed. No, baby sasa aanze kuwa like
yeah.
Because but in Nairobi, a lot of women are, let me tell you, a lot of women are being killed. A lot. Yesterday, another day, I was saying something, Sawa, by a person. A woman was thrown out of a balcony in Nairobi. Sawa. Alirushwa kwa balcony akiwa uchi akaenda you know when you're thrown. Sawa, you land, you have no head. You're gone. So if Babu, you would start, because right now the petition ila kusainiwa to fikisha 100,000. No, if you kill someone, hata you yourself should be hanged. Sawa. So like we are going there where femicide is in first degree. So if Babu would do something about that, to honest I'm a journey of movement. Hata figuratively maybe, sawa, wamejipaka red lipstick. Unaona? Like sasa now we are going for those people. If you kill a woman wewe, sema kwa high court. Sindio? So like they would pass such things. But member of member of parliament, yeah? So basically if you could push that there, but Mr. Babu, that would be really good. Let me read these comments here because what took kila mahali. So okay, this is
yeah, but I agree with you. Even before you read those comments, I agree with you because these are now the things that we really need to consider in the society. Despite maybe people being traumatized, people at some point may be suffering with stress and some other things that could relate to premature deaths. I believe that if we start fighting these issues, the likes of these issues zinaweza wafanya in fact watu wasienda kuishi in harmony with a lot of harmony, in short, with harmony. kwa sababu some of the families will never live in peace with our families because we have now two parties here. Kuna hiyo party ya kuuliwa mtoto wao na ile familia ya mtoto wao kuua, sivyo? Do you really think these families
but they need representation? They
so
all need lawyers.
We don't want the kind of barrier between the two families. That is what we really need to fight. Hizo vitu sisifanyike. So they like wale wote wenye graduate wenye mnaelewa law, please take your time and go and educate the society over this issue.
Sharon, anza hiyo kitu sasa. You're a woman. Start that thing.
Chana na Malikia. Unge address wote vile nime address wote.
We have one in house now. Sawa?
Chana na Malikia.
Niache.
Chana na Malikia. Yeah.
Kuna Gypsy anasema, True Tilda, anasema, why are mothers being pardoned? Joey Rungu, who was sentenced for killing Monica Kimani, should have been left in prison. Was he unpardoned? Did we really prove that he did? Did he? Am I being again that person who is sympathizing with that handsome man? I'm being that petty person again. So Zulfa was totally caught off guard. She was just trying to pin down when the bouncing little rabbits were due to arrive. Oh my God, Mr. Koech. Stawi tulia na Hamani. I'm here Googling and you people think I'm Aish, sawa. Na mtu akatoa hapo a comment. Sawa. Coach Brian, I wish Felix had not taken the rabbits. Poor Queen Zulfa. Let me tell you, you said, and we said, we agreed, me and you, Gypsy, any rabbit that Felix has taken, Ama has eaten, we are going to replace them. So don't jump the nini right now, please. Just stay there. Because when you said that,
I saw them enclosed in the cage.
Location ni wapi? Niliacha wakisema wanatafuta location. Unatafuta.
I'm going. In fact, thank you so much. And they were very beautiful.
Mimi wa kuslot.
They were very beautiful.
Si wakuleta ukikataa mimi nachukua na chinja na
wewe pewa.
Na mimi nachukua na chinja.
Whoever wants still can give out the nini.
No.
If you don't Mr.
Zinakuja kwa niaba ya mtu mwenye anaenda kuozea hapa.
Ati?
Si Tilda ashaenda, si ushaenda.
Wapi?
Yeah, so we don't want to talk about those things.
Juma. Mimi, I already said, and I'm not going to say this again. Mwangi gave out 500 horses.
Naenda kutafuta the likes of Babu Owino na all those lawyers who
Felix, you will need lawyers. You will need lawyers, actually. Because Mwangi said he's going to sue anyone who is giving out rabbits for me. And he has already given out nini. So, nyinyi endeleeni. So, Coach Brian says, objectives, a large scale and enterprise.
Alafu, before the wonge, this idea of maybe shifting administrative aspects to services to Kisumu, if possible, for Nairobi, at least to have time for renovation and other things there in the city. By that, let me tell you, that idea is very good enough because at some point it will maybe enable some of the structures that are really needed to be repaired zinaweza tengenezwa vizuri. Unaona? And the face of Nairobi will be a little bit newer as compared to the way it looks right now. But who is going to be good enough to take that motion even to Parliament, if possible, to foster the development of our city? Not only the development of our city, the outlook of our city. Let me tell you the truth. The way my laptop was yesterday is not the same it will be today. There will be a scratch that will be generated today that maybe wasn't yesterday. So we really need to focus on how, at some point, we need to make some structures, some sensitive structures. Unajua sasa kama saa hii president wa US akuje sijui atampitishia na wapi ndio amconvince ile Nairobi ni mzuri. Ni expressway. Hapo juu mahali wanaenda kushukia ni wapi? Hapo mahali wanaenda kushukia panaonekana aje? Unanielewa? See it maybe ni hatuna resources. I think this point maybe Coach Brian, alafu na yule Brian mwingine alisema the point is very good. That's why mimi nakwambia like ukienda Kisumu kwanza ile sehemu ya airport uko ya Kisumu, it is very beautiful as compared to to the Nini of Nairobi here?
Uongo.
Uongo?
No, nile uongo ya uongo ndo uniambie. You see, when you're telling someone umbe and they're like, uongo mama. They're like, that is what I'm trying to do. Sawa. So, so nasema uninterrupted urban renewal in Nairobi stimulated economic and infrastructural growth in Kisumu and the wider western region, promote national cohesion through symbolic, let me see. Expected benefits decongest and modernize Nairobi with long-term urban planning, position Kisumu as a secondary hub of national importance, attracting investment and jobs, set as a precedent for rotating. And then Coach Brian, I once saw, this is Gypsy, I once saw women sweeping the streets of Nairobi when men pacing about with their hands in their pockets. What a world of equality. Hakuna equality. Let me tell you, hamna equality. You have to fight for equality, actually. Aya. And then Gypsy, Coach anamwambia Gypsy hivi. Finally. Sawa, yeah, Felix was totally wrong. I hope he's hearing. To take the rabbits. Poor Queen Zulfa, she didn't deserve that at all. Thank you.
I asked them, why didn't they just bring you your horses? Nikaulizwa, wa unajua bei ya unajua bei hata ya horse? And I said, actually, I don't know, but that's what she asked for. She didn't ask for rabbits. And nikamwambia leteni basi mimi nitachinja.
Yesterday my maid of honor was there, and they said that they know because we did my wedding in Lamu, and instead of even riding the donkey, we rode a horse. It was a very beautiful by the sea kind of wedding. I wore white, he wore white too. Cliche, we said how much you're gonna be best friends. We cliched the cliches, but it was a very beautiful thing. The only thing that the horses came out of the sea, it was really pretty, really beautiful. Okay, so basically, Coach Brian says he needs to return the rabbits. Others Zulfa has no freedom of movement. I have no freedom of movement. Why? He does not have the freedom of movement because he has not handed over the thing that he said he's gonna transact for. Yes. So who is not allowed to move now? Him, not me. And then Kitsama Brayo anasema, Coach Brian, I agree with you 100%. Sawa. Alafu again, Coach Brian, I don't know how old you are, but you can remember when they wanted to move Nairobi to Mombasa. What? This is in history books. This is outside Apple. History books. They wanted to move Nairobi to Mombasa. That would have been really good. And now we could have said now Mombasa si Kenya. Vizuri. Mombasa is an island. Yeah. And the reason why Tanzania does not own Mombasa is because Queen Victoria or someone gave out, said who owns Tanzania will not own Mombasa.
You want to say that Mombasa is Kenya?
It's kind of not. It is touched. It is connected. It is connected by bridge. It is connected.
Ndio maana wa Tanzania wanafaa enda.
Angalia mapu. Let me even Google the map for you.
Map. Sasa wakati nini? Ile inaitwa anje? Migingo. Si walikuwa nasema hivyo pia. Hiyo mchezo hatutaki. Can I say something before maybe I forget?
Please.
I was trying to say this. For those individuals when you were released yesterday, how do I wish they could go and share their experience and some aspects that they could at some point see and if possible wajaribu kufanya wengine wafanye waelewe aje sasa. That is what I mean. Because truly in jail si rahisi, unaelewa? In jail si rahisi. When I saw somebody cry, I'm telling you, if you go back.
Have you ever been in jail?
Huh?
Have you ever been?
No, but I have seen people there.
It is not good.
It is not a place you need to admire. Yeah.
It is not a place you want to be.
It is not an admirable.
Mimi nafuata mniuliza kama hata nimai kwa hapo tu.
You've never even gone.
Hey! What?
Ati?
Hata nani wangu akuwa ameshikwa. Sitakangi hiyo story.
Ya kwenda huko.
Let me tell you when I went there.
Sitakangi hiyo story mimi.
When I
Imagine
was
sasa.
Naipita huko.
Imagine.
It's not good.
Zulfa.
Yes.
I want you to imagine a situation whereby a gentleman analia kijipanguza machozi na jacket yake. Si hata handkerchief.
Why is it frowned upon to see a man cry? I usually feel it is so beautiful seeing a man cry.
But it is very, 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 very.
It takes a lot of
very
courage.
Sensitive. It is very sensitive.
Sensitive kwa nini? We should know that men are also
Ukiona
human
mwanaume
beings.
sasa unadhani vile unajua, let me tell you, naturally Zulfa huwezi badilisha mawe ikuwe mkate.
Mawe ni kusemaje? You're human beings. And I usually say if I get
Naturally huwezi pika misumari kama omena.
I have already gotten a man.
Umenisikia?
And I tell them cry. So see that man
I'm
cry.
telling you, naturally you cannot cook nails.
Fellow.
As omena, as dagano.
You pretend and then you're dying here with H. pylori.
I know, H. pylori anywhere.
No, you will die with ulcers.
I know,
you will die
anywhere.
because you don't
ulcers
cry.
Anywhere. Naturally.
Cry.
Wait, naturally, seeing a man crying, it means there is something there which is very, very, very painful. To an extent, ingepenia mtu mwingine kama mwanamke, at some point ingekuwa like mwanamke angekufa. Umesikia? Naturally kuna vitu zingine uwezi avoid. So mimi nilikuwa nasema,
when I see I feel happy.
Crying is good because you release a lot of acids from your body. But si rahisi, as in machozi ya mwanaume ni machungu sana kuliko ya mwanamke.
Ni kwadi. Sasa nani anasema Aya, so Kisema says I love the shared knowledge. Let me tell you, if you want more knowledge, you join the group. Now, they want to make Mombasa the city of Kenya, but it was stopped because it's at the gateway to Kenya. So, the city should be somewhere there. Then Gypsy is laughing, and then Coach anamwambia Gypsy, rabbits or not, Felix really picks the wrong move. Queen Zulfa gonna make him regret it, no matter the prize. Umeambiwa?
I want to
regret. Because people who gave you, Felix received out of 500, sawa, alienda kapewa 180. And that is really wrong. Because he's still here, Mwangi is still here. Sawa? And he has not given out. Venye mwenyewe atakuja kwamba nilikupea hizi vitu. Akapewa 10k. Sasa kama nisha 50k, they had asked for 50k, 500 rabbits, I don't know, 2 chicken or what. You've already received. Now
walisema wampata 7. Wampata 2 rabbits 7.
Alipewa 180. I know, because I was told by Nyaboke, imagine zimefika ni hizi hapa. Na hata sijui zitazipea food gani.
Malkia iti Nyaboke though.
Nyaboke. Yesterday your wife introduced herself in the group. She even sent photos. You remember? Who was there? Ask people. They will tell you. You already know your wife in the group. Now say, you are saying what? That is what he has done for me. You know? Now, rabbits are way too... Ati coach anasema any coach ati what, let me even touch my glasses really good. Rabbits are way too pricey. Queen Zulfa should have just asked a Felix for something cheaper. Like, oh my god, a couple of carrots or maybe a goldfish.
Guys,
let me just
do you
go
really
to Babu.
think that
Babu, I cannot even talk about, I'm done. Okay, I'm never ever going to talk about that issue. Kama sasa nimerudi to carrots and goldfish, it's good. Babu, a lot is happening in Nairobi. There are people who are even ndani kama hajafanya chochote. I remember there's a case where Lulu Hassan went to a prison in Nairobi. I don't know if it is Langata or where. I'm sorry. And a man had been arrested for raping their daughter. So, but in real sense, they had not raped the daughter. Do you get? It was just kwekelewa. And they were not even taken to a trial. They were just arrested. And that was that. Akashikwa miaka. And they had been there for 15 years. So it's where now the daughter went now, because apparently the daughter now came, sawa, and said, my father never raped me. Only my mother said I should go and say my father raped me. You understand? So basically, Babu, kuna watu wengi ambao wameshikwa, ambao hawajafanya makosa. They're just there because of ile justice hamna. Ama it is incompetence in that thing. But you should go and really follow up. And we would really appreciate. We thank you for what you're doing, and we do hope you do more. And if this is the sugar, if this is the bribe you're giving us by doing the work, then please continue on bribing us, and we shall march to come and vote for you. You will pass, like, tutakutoka Machakos tukuje kuvote, tutoke Mombasa tukuje kuvote, tukuje kuvote for Babu. You just continue on bribing us with this kind of stuff. Continue on bribing us. What would you say? Sabu, there's someone who should be going somewhere.
For me, actually, I just love and like what Babu Owino is doing. Actually, kuna wale watasikia uivu, kuna wale wanasikia vibaya, kuna wale pretenders when watajifanya hapo, the way they are good, the way they are seeing the work of Babu. But when you are seeing it in a reality way, in a good way, in a better way, that's so good, okay? And this man is that person who wants to, is willing to work for the country, is willing to work for the Kenyans. He wants to be with the Kenyans. He wants to be with the people. He wants to be with the Gen Zs. He wants to understand these people who are here, not when yako nao uko juu. And actually, that's why we always choose, tunataka kuchagua wale watu. Mtu mwenye anakuja akikaa hivi ana feel, by the way, akiona mtu ana feel that pain of that person. You know, I always see like our president does not feel the pain of this person mwenye ako hapa chini. He pretends to be, but he doesn't. But when you see these people, yani Babu Owino aliona when I think it was just in his mind, knowing that nikisha maliza hii kitu hivi, nikishaipewa, nikishawekewa kwa mkono ndio hii. Wale watu wameishi jela ndio wale naenda kutoa. The first thing, and that's what he did. I'm not saying that I was in his mind, but that was in his mind. Yani juu alikuwa naona watu wameishi, watu wanakaanga jela, by the way. Ama alikuwa anatembea huko akiangalia akiona. You know, these people always walk. Wanatembea tu around, wanaangalia tu vitu venye zina happen. Alafu wana come up na an idea. Wanasema, now this idea will help me. I want to do this. When I finish, I want to go release these all people. So, you just heard the way he said that he wants to go in all cells, jails zote. Anataka kwenda pale akiingia akirelease watu waende nyumbani. People should go and see their families. Mtu alishikwa like 2010 baada ya cell. Hata watu walimsahau. There are women there. Their fathers. Mtu mtoto wake alishikwa sijui hata alimsahau, hata mtoto mwenyewe ataenda nyumbani akute, ama hata kama aliambiwa akute watu hata wayupo walishahama. Shamba liliuzwa. So some things when they happen like this, you should be happy. Kuna mwingine hata amefunguliwa, kuna mwenye hajafurahi mahali. Huyu sasa amefunguliwa nini? Sasa atakuja kutusumbua tena. By the way, that's how always people say every time. Huyu amefunguliwa, sasa atakuja kutusumbua tena. But mkitoka hapo, watu wenye mmefunguliwa, mmepewa uhuru wa kutoka nje, you go back to your families, you go back to your homes. Make sure don't repeat the same thing you did. Make sure you be a good man, a good hivyo ukue mzuri, sawa? Go to church, omba, ambia Mungu akusamee hiyo kitu ikuondokee kabisa. You don't try to do that, and God to give you energy to go and work for yourself. Kula jasho lako. Usiende kupata mtu hustle mahali ameweka kitu yake mahali and then you go and take it. No, hustle for yourself. And it will be good for you. Ngangana. Hii life by the way bali imefika is just we are trying our best. Yeah? Kila mtu anajaribu aishi maisha yenye at least. Si lazima kuwe na maisha mzuri, unatembelea kwa gari, sijui watoto wako wanasoma sijui zinaitwa national schools, sijui wewe mwenyewe sijui unataka uvae nguo ya bei ngapi. Mtumba tu hata ya 30 bob inakutosha. And you will be imagine utakuwa smart than other people. So when you are being released with this person, amekuonea huruma, ana feel the pain you have, ana feel the pain of your family, your people. This person feels that. That's why ameona my first day, my first work, I want to go release. Watu wameishi jela. Watu wameishi jela mpaka hata wamesawa hata nje ya nyumbani. Wanafaa kuwa wanapelekwa. Or even maybe they call their people to come for them. Yani somebody cries akia Mungu leo yani it was just to be today for me. God, you are God. And this is God working actually. Walijua watai kuja toka jela. Mtu kwanza mwenye hata alifanya aliiba kuku na akakosa ushahidi ukakosa.
Ama walishuku tu
just like that. Yani unajua by that atalia. Si ati nini? Atalia na mimi hata naweza lia nikuje mahali huko nikuangalia venye ulinidanganya nilie na nienda kwa nyumba nikae. Because this is a miracle by the way. Hao watu by the way wameona ni miracle.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Gypsy amemwambia Coach Brian, you're funny. Yeah, very funny. Very. And then Coach akasema crying is a sign of strength and honesty, not weakness. Thank you. I mean, hapo juu umenikatia, but thank you. Thank you so much. It doesn't mean because you're a man you shouldn't cry. In fact, that's why I'm saying I see it as a beautiful thing. Like, you're crying. Come cry now. Let us hapa. I will even cook porridge for you. And you know. And you know what you know. So, higher. Kisema Brian says, I believe the leadership of Babu, Nyoro, Natembeya, and other few leaders, Kenya can steer in the right direction. That is really... You have not had it Sifuna there. But now the thing with Sifuna kidogo Ifia is I feel that he will not speak as him. He will speak as Baba. He is still Babas. Do you get?
Now that is what we want him to be out of that, because I personally, not we. I don't like when maybe I'm talking. I love
and then you don't drink water.
Sarah. I'm saying Babu Owino a little bit principled in a life yake. And this is what akiwala is all first unipe ample time ya kuongea please.
Kai, nimedu aje? See, I'm just looking at you, you're shy. Look at how he's shy when I look at him.
Acha kwanza nimalize kuongea. Sasa if possible
you cannot even look at me now. Okay, let me look there. Let me look at him now.
Thank you. If possible, I'm just requesting Sifuna akue kama Babu Owino. Ona get. Akikuwa kama Babu Owino, I'm telling you, there are some of the boundaries zenye anafaa ku break. Akizi break, zitafanya nini? Zitamwezesha dreams zake pia ku expand. Unajua Babu asha confirm kwamba yeye, yes of course akona role model ambaye ni Raila Odinga, lakini kuna njia zenye zifuata zake. Na hiyo ni kitu aliconfirm kitambo. I don't think Raila ni lawyer kweli.
Alienda
Raila ni engineer sijui wa nini. Raila is a learned person.
Kutafutia.
Go search.
Lakini sidhani kama Raila ni lawyer.
No. He's not.
Ubaisikia mahali.
Alisomea shule fulani ya vocational huko Germany.
Nasema aje? Unaona Sifuna aki-break boundaries kama Babu Owino amefanya hivi. Yes? He will ever exploit his abilities to the fullest. Lakini sasa hapo hivyo ni kama amesainiwa na mtu. So unaelewa ukisainiwa kwa label ya mtu kuna limitation unakuanga nazo that at some point you cannot maybe manage yourself as you really need to do. and at some point you can miss some of the aspects that you need to exploit your political life. So Sifuna is one of those people who really need to remember that they have their own what? They have their own journey in politics. So tuzizamie ndani ya mtu sana, hata kama yeye ndio maybe amekuwa mentor, tusahau kukumbuka aje pia sisi tuko na watu wenye wanatufollow kama kama role models wao. I personally niko na wengi wenye wanasema nataka nikae kama Felix. Si ni kweli? Na mimi ninasema nataka nikae kama mtu fulani. Na yule mtu fulani anasema nataka nikae kama na yule mwenye anataka akae kama aliwahi make a history. So we really need to remember that we have a different levels of ability and our potentials. Yes, of course they can be similar but not the same. Yes, so we need to remember to exploit our abilities that we have right now. My people, for those who could maybe manage to graduate from the School of Law, I really appreciate you guys, and I believe that now we are going to be fully protected by focused people, not those people who are going to take a little bit of ongo or maybe what to take it to him by a wong. You really understand that this person killed, but you want to defend it. Yeah, of course, everybody need to be represented, but let me hope that we are not going to be victims of what? Corruption.
True. I was told pale juu Gypsy alisema kuna mtu mmoja ambaye there was that case of that person, sawa? Let me remember the jina yake pale huo mtu ambaye alikuwa ameua msichana na anaachiliwa. Nito aje. He used to work for KTN or something. That person, did he commit that?
Alikuwa anaitwa nani?
Na sao jina yake. Again, as you remember the name, let me say, so Kitsawa Brian, this is Gypsy. All those politicians you have mentioned should not be given free tickets. Must be vetted. Akuna, like, tulisema, the same let us vet. You see how when you want to be a chief justice, you're vetted. Mpaka kama kuna place uko na deni ya 20 bob, they know. Let us vet. Na kama uko na kesi, kuna mali ulifanyanga ujinga, no, hakuna kupewa. Mambo ya kupeana kwa bad boys tumekataa. To pay good boys who know where to be bad. Okay? Sindio? Like Babu.
So, Brian, I like the spirit because we are not going to enter in something that we are not going to see any benefits from there. So, Brian,
hiyo ni jina kubwa. Unajua? Hakuna. Haya. So, you know, I know the history of Raila right now. Very much. And I can tell you, alisomea Germany.
Alikuwa nani? MP.
Wa place.
Langata. Alienda sijui Maranda High School. Alienda
Wikipedia.
TUM.
Alisomea majuo kitu wa welding. So si engineer. Msinidanganye nyuma. Sasa
but imeandikwa hapo roughly. Roughly diploma roughly.
And it was also okay. You need. Now Kitsama true, but anamwambia Gypsy, true, but is that possible? Is that possible development without corruption? Is there a possible development without corruption? People. And then Gypsy says, not a lawyer, but a polytechnic. Thank you. Even Gypsy had said it. Alienda polytechnic.
Lakini hapo unaona ameandika CD.
Obviously, you know where
sasa, but mali ni benye nimeona roughly. Nileka ni roughly ni wale wamemwekea tu.
Alafu pale coach anasema Zulfa, I warned you, but you chose the hard way. Now let the game begin. Like, what's up with you people though? Why? Tilda, you want to get married apparently to a second husband. So tell them to deal with you now. Please.
Deal with who? You know me, if they come to me nitawapeleka.
Wapeleke, please. I am tired of wapeleka. It's like I'm there and people they're not deporting me. They are giving out rabbits. They are doing what this. If it is not that, it is this. Nitawaroga nyie. Mtakufa vibaya. Haya. Naumia
mtakufa vibaya.
Babu Akondole namjua. Hai. Kitsama Brian, this is Gypsy. True, they need to stand out, not under the heavy politician wing. Everybody should be vetted. Right now, we should start a new independence where corruption should not be. And if you're corrupt, you're hanged. Like in China. Ama in Japan, where you commit I'm forgetting the act of stabbing yourself. It's an honorable thing to do. When you know you have done something bad, you stab yourself in the kidney. With a yeah, I'm forgetting the name of that thing. It's an owl act. You take a certain sword and you stab yourself. You kill yourself. Hata tuharibia wakati wa kunini wewe. Sawa? So we should put really strict policies on these people. Unasikia mtu alikuwa anafanya housewarming wakati na pesa ya nini? Instead of being na huyo mtu ambaye ameelectiwa na watu wa hiyo, they expecting you to work but you're there. Using the money.
Akitakikana parliament haizi patikana.
Ati.
Lakini ukienda mjengo inaendelea. Mko hapo for important things. Wakifanya mali, I think Sifuna was so sad about wakifanya mambo ya finance bill. Yeye alikuwa anafanya housewarming. Aki mimi nakuja kupiga. Si ati nini. We are here on important things. Wewe unaenda unangangana na life yako. Aki bale huyo mtu atafai kuwa kwa hapo. Nafaa kuwa tu akuhoma amekana ana housewarm bado. Because that's so yani unatumia pesa venye tu wewe unafikiria. You're using this money like you just went in the bush and start kuchuna tu pole pole. Ni matawi tu ulienda tu kaanza 1 ukiweka 2 ukipanga ukiweka kwa gunia. Ukipanga ukiweka kwa gunia. Unaenda unajenga. Hata ni kama ulienda ukanunua shamba ukajenga na hiyo pesa ni mzuri.
Have you ever seen the MCA of Athi River?
I've never.
That office has been built. It is there. In front of the office is sewage.
Passing.
People say when he was elected, he went back home to farm. He's built it there.
Anatengeneza kwao.
Kwake. Good for your wife and your kids, but what about the people though? So Gypsy says, Kisama Brian are true, they need... Nishasoma. Tuseme kila mtu, we have roughly like 4 or 5 minutes. Let us say what we are saying. We go.
I have no much to say to my people, to my beloved people, but to congratulate those all people who graduated yesterday with Babu Owino. Watu walikuwa tu hapo. They all graduated yesterday, and congratulations kabisa. Mkimesha toka hapo, we wanna say ni kazi sasa. Huko nje tunachapa kazi. We are not joking outside here, and we want to see you people work for the people. Sisi mnyaketu ati watu wenyu ndio wakikuja ndio mnawatetea, watu wenyu ndio inafaa. Let that heart be for the whole country. Yani au mind ni nani? How mind, sawa? If it's this one, treat him or her the same way you will treat the other one. Fanya kazi kulingana, yani usifanye roho yako igawanyike ati hii ni ya hawa, hii ni ya hawa. But that is so bad. Utakuwa umebeba mzigo mkubwa sana. So guys, wacha Babu Owino ameanza kazi yake, tumeona hiyo ni official, ashaanza. Hakuna official lingine yenye tunangoja yenye atakuja aanze kazi nyingine ati ashaanza kazi, na hivyo ndio tuna move, and we want Babu Owino to continue with that heart of ya mwanadamu. Pana tutaki moyo wa mawe. Unajua roho ya mawe ni ile roho ambayo ni ngumu, itaki kufanya kazi, iko tu. So my name is Tilda. See you again on saa 6. Kwaheri.
Thank you so much. Also, I want to say thank you guys for joining us. And I really appreciate, at some point we really need to appreciate others at some point when maybe, according to their achievements. It is unfortunate when you can just keep it by yourself without knowing the person that, or without making the person to know that maybe you are also impressed with whatever the person is trying to do. So wherever who is doing the right thing at the right time at the right place, I wanna congratulate you and appreciate you with my best respect, I can say, with my own respect, yes, and integrity to you guys. So I really appreciate for those who could join us today, and I wish that we could meet here by 12 as we do as a Manasi show. But by now, I want to say goodbye. Tukutane saa sita. This is Plain St. Felix. Goodbye.
Hi, na mimi ni dada yenu Zulfa wa Mwangi. Wait. So Felix, sit down. Sit down. I want to tell you something. Sit down. Go sit. Go sit. Let me read something here, and then I tell Felix something. The highest paid in the world politically are Kenyans, politicians, grossly business. Sit. 56. This Kitsama says, thank you guys, great talk and good day. Have a good day too. And then 56 crooks were released in total. Kitsama Brian, good day. And then Koech Brian, later. Now, bye-bye, people. It's Zulfa. Let us meet here saa sita. Sit. Brian, hello.